Yo. What's good, y'all? We got a same DC drama FNAF movie update, Screen 7 and more. Say like it up, sub, man. We got an early morning video for y'all, man. You know, at about 9 o'clock. So yeah, just check it out. I ain't know he dropped his video. You know what I mean? $13. I ain't know he dropped it. Even I'm gonna check my phone. Like usually I check my phone to see what videos, but I ain't checked this time. Yesterday though. So, but we gonna check it out, man. And yeah. Let's see what news we got. Yeah. And when movie coming out? Friday Night Freddy's. I think it's coming out next week, right? Or this week, next week. I think next week. I gotta check it out. I don't know. Let's see. It come out next week. This week.
Hello, my beautiful movie peeps. Thank you so much for coming to an episode of Side Flick. Let's talk about some movie news. Oh, and we've got some interesting things to talk about here today. We have a lot of DC drama.
Yeah, I heard about that DC drama. I heard about it. I heard about that on
We're
Twitter.
going to be talking about when the critics are allowed to review the Five Nights at Freddy's movie and whether that should be kind of worrisome, as well as a minor update concerning Scream 7. We'll be talking about that along with so much more, so you guys know the drill. Leave your opinions down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Some of you might see the Chucky popcorn bucket from Halloween Horror Nights on my desk. That's because I finally finished editing that vlog. Don't you look at me like that. October is a busy month for me, okay? It's just non-stop editing videos for you guys. But that video will finally go up tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoy that. But tonight, we have something kind of unexpected because Michael Myers comes to Fortnite. I've been waiting for the opportunity to
Okay, hold on. Fortnite got Michael Myers.
show you guys how cracked at Fortnite I am, my guy. And well, to celebrate this glorious occasion, I will be in my full Michael Myers attire, playing some Fortnite for you guys. So be sure you're following the Twitch tonight for that. And if you're someone who can't, don't worry. I'm gonna clip the best parts, or I should say the most embarrassing moments, and I'll upload all that on the Clips channel. I'm kind of looking forward to this. But okay, jumping into our first movie news story here, something that I don't know how many of you guys care about, but I was kind of interested in it. We got an update here on the Ocean's 11 prequel that is going to be starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. This is something I had completely forgot was in the works, but yes, Warner Brothers is working on.
What, they got another one? Oh, no, wait, what is it about? Robert got the first body reviewing is that Ocean 11 prequel. So they got another movie together? I ain't gonna lie, them together made what, $2 billion plus? So hey, it's gonna probably make another $1 billion. You know what I mean? They two together, those two actors, and there's a couple actors that did good too. I ain't watch it though, but you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, I ain't watched that.
This is something I had completely forgot.
I made $1 billion.
But yes, Warner Brothers is working on a prequel to their infamous heist films, Ocean's 11, where a recent producer of the movie said that it is still happening. They're looking forward to doing it once the strike is over. Where the current plot reads, plot details for the prequel are still being kept under wraps, but the story is expected to take place in 1960s Europe and far removed from Las Vegas. Look, this duo here was fantastic in the Barbie movie.
You know what I'm saying? They made that $1 billion. So.
And now,
but it's gonna transition to that movie. I don't know what the movie is about. Well, he just said it, but you know, I know why it's Ocean 11 like that. I don't think so. I did.
Now they're gonna be in an Ocean's 11 prequel. I don't know about you guys. I love me a heist movie. Heist movies are my
heist movies cool though.
I've really pretty much liked all of the Ocean's films. Even Ocean's 8 I thought was really great. So already knowing the prequel is starring
the Ocean, I think I heard of it, but I just never watched it.
I can only imagine what the rest of the cast is gonna look like. I'm gonna be down to watch this. Are you guys looking forward to an Ocean's 11 prequel with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie? Something that we keep getting back and forth reports on that I'm like, let's just talk about it. Okay, with Scream 7, we know it's happening. It's getting greenlit as soon as the Hollywood strike is over.
Oh yeah. Hello. I'm bad.
And the actors are able to go back to work. This will be one of those movies that'll try and get made as soon as possible. But we keep hearing back and forth about Jenna Ortega. Recently, it was even rumored that there's a script for Scream 7 where Jenna Ortega has no part in it, just in case she is too busy with Wednesday Season 2 and her Beetlejuice movie. But now, thankfully, we have gotten a report from The Wrap that says otherwise. They have it here that, according to The Wrap, Jenna Ortega is committed to Scream 7 despite her busy schedule. And I've kind of always felt that way. Like, I understand Jenna Ortega has become a big star and like everybody wants her in her movies or shows.
Yeah, everybody want her ass. They're like, oh yeah, come on, Yeah.
And she already has commitments to these projects on Netflix or the Beetlejuice movie, right? But Jenna Ortega didn't really strike me as the type of person that was like, I'm too big for Ghostface now. I'm not coming back to that white boy. I follow a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff on the last 2 Scream movies, and it seems like she just loves being around that cast. She has a good time. I wouldn't see why she wouldn't want to return. And so this really made me think to myself, what is more important to me with Scream 7? To have Neve Campbell back or to have Jenna Ortega in there? And there's really 2 ways I could look at it. While I would love to have Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell return, I only want her back if you're giving her a sizable role. If you're giving her the role the same size she got in Scream 5, don't even bother. I'd much rather just see her get her happy ending with her husband and kids off in the distance. And with the storyline you've set up now with the last 2 movies, I feel like Jenna Ortega is just such a vital part of that I want to see her complete this trilogy. It would be so weird if they have it just be Sam, because while I really love Sam and grew to like her so much more in Scream 6, I feel like the 2 of them fighting together, or just with the core 4 in general, really brought something unique. I can't wait to see what Christopher Landon does with Scream 7. I'm sure he's got something cooking up his sleeve, but right now we keep hearing back and forth. Jenna Ortega might be in it, might not be in it. It's looking like she's committed to it and she will be part of the movie regardless how busy she is. So throwing it off to you guys, who is more important for you to be in the movie? You know, is it Jenna Ortega, or would you rather just have Sidney Prescott there? Something else I wanted to dive into here today before we get into all this DC talk and drama is we've got a small update with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now, a couple days ago, it was revealed when the critics will finally be able to give their reviews for the film, and I think that's something a lot of fans have been waiting for. We want a hint on whether the movie is good or bad. You know, if the critics say it's bad, that's when we bust out the whole Rotten Tomatoes sucks, no one cares about Rotten Tomatoes.
Now, I ain't got mad. I heard Rotten Tomatoes be having like some false information. I don't really read Rotten Tomatoes. Like, I see it, but I'm not gonna. That don't turn me to not watch it. I'm gonna still watch it regardless. You know what I mean? But it turns some people else, not me though. Like, I don't. Like, I see it, but I don't be like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna still watch it and see what my own opinion is, type shit.
And then if it was good, everybody was gonna be like, Rotten Tomatoes is lies, baby. They're always right. You know it to be true. And well, at first it was being reported that you wouldn't be able to give your review for the movie until October 27th, right at 12 a.m. in the morning, which would be the exact time that Five Nights at Freddy's would be on Peacock for everyone to stream. And the weird part about this is they are public showings for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Well, you gotta wait all the way till the movie come out? Damn, they probably try to, I see what they try to do though, because they don't want nobody like to skip. Yeah, they trying to get all the money. So I feel them though. If they doing that shit, you know, I feel them that.
That are coming out on October 26th. So realistically, this would be one of those rare times where general audiences, regular people who aren't movie critics, would be able to see the movie, say their thoughts, and then hours later the critics can then review the film. And for many of you who have followed movie news over the years, you know that is a terrible sign. That is the studio basically saying, we don't want you to tell people how bad our movie.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said, because they want all the movies, because it's a brand new movie. They don't know if people gonna like it or not, so that's why they want all the money, all the stream numbers, all the money. So yeah, I know what y'all doing. That's why I said I know what they doing though. Even though it's like it's fucked up, but it's like I get it though. Cause if I made a movie, I don't want the critics to be like, oh shit. No, I want y'all to wait till the movie come out. Then I'll say some shit.
Movie is because then they won't pay money for it. But you know what? I'm not so quick to say that just yet, because Universal just had something interesting happen with Exorcist Believer. That was a movie where they had the pretty standard form of letting critics see a movie and then when they can review the film. They had the critics be able to see the movie like 1 or 2 weeks before the release of the film, and then they let them say their reviews like 3 or 4 days before the movie was released. And I think Universal was extremely surprised to see the reactions from both fans and critics on people who were just giving it negative reviews. I feel like that reaction scared them so much.
Dang, bro, yo, why your shit got big like this?
Didn't want to review either days 1 or 2 critics.
My shit like this? Oh no, this shit got suspended.
They just didn't want a repeat of that with Five Nights at Freddy's.
This ain't me, y'all. That's his video. This ain't me, man. Ain't
of what they think about the movie. You could think of it this way: there was probably people at Universal that thought, okay, maybe Exorcist Believer isn't the best movie ever, but I don't think it's gonna get like a 20% on Rotten. Oh my god. So I'm thinking they're
okay, he did that. Okay.
More scared about this after
I kind of figured. I was like, what's going on the screen?
With Exorcist Believer, not because Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be an utterly trash bad movie. Heck, there's even been a small update on this since I started recording it. As of me putting it, there's been an update and a time change for the review embargo, where now critics will be able to put their reviews out at midnight of October 26th, just 24
They shift from October 27th 3 a.m. to October 26th at 3 a.m. Eastern.
4 hours earlier, which still isn't that much better, but at least it'll still be earlier than when general audiences will get the chance to see the movie. In my honest opinion, I haven't seen anything from the trailers of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie to make me scared that it's a bad film. I think fans are going to be super pleased with it.
I mean, people gonna like it, but you know how people be when they see credits. They believe on the critics. That's why I say a lot of people don't have their own brain and shit, so they believe what they say. Even though, and not everybody, most people got like that. No, most people gonna watch it and make their own opinion of it. But yeah, most people be like, no, I'm gonna go with it, with, you know, where he's at. You know, they don't got the brain and shit.
Exactly what they want from it. I do expect the general audience reviews and critics who aren't too familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's to maybe give it kind of a lukewarm response, where they'll maybe give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. But I will be shocked if it gets as terribly panned reviews as like.
I mean, if they don't watch Friday Nights at Freddy or play the game, it's gonna be, they gonna say what they gonna say. No, I ain't play the game, and this is my first time watching the Friday Nights at Freddy's, like as a whole. So in fact, so I'm just like them, but I'm gonna get my, well, you know, I ain't gonna do no review video. I'm just gonna watch it, you know, just watching it. But I'm just saying, no.
Exorcist Believer. I think people are just expecting to be entertained and see some cool animatronics, and those expectations are pretty low as opposed to making a sequel to one of the most iconic horror movies of all time. But that's just my 2 cents on the situation. Do you think Universal putting this embargo on when the reviews can be done is because they're afraid the movie is bad and they don't want to let you know? Or they saw what happened with Exorcist Believer and they were like, better just to not let anybody review our movie. Alright, moving on to talk about some DC stuff. Before we get into the drama side, let's give a small update with the Batman Part 2. So unlike with Scream 7, where they're pretty much just waiting for the Hollywood strike to be over so that they can start some sort of production on that movie, the Batman Part 2 was currently being written by Matt Reeves. And, well, the writer's strike is over, so Matt Reeves is somewhere out there in his cave writing away. And it's recently been reported by some sources that Hush is looking to be the main antagonist for the Batman Part 2. And this has caused a lot of debate amongst Batman fans, because it's like, Hush didn't really seem like that big character fans have been dying to see in like the Batman movies. I know there's probably a lot of fans of Hush out there and think his story's really cool if you don't know too much about him. His name is Dr. Thomas Elliot. He's a famous surgeon who's a master of disguise and has even faked the Bruce Wayne identity to mess up Batman's life. And well, if you do watch the Batman Part 1, there is a lot of hints that Hush could be a returning figure in the universe, with literally the words Hush right in your face. The name Elliot was said at one point in connection to Martha and Thomas Wayne. The setup is definitely there if Matt Reeves wants to go through with that. And look, I understand the negative reception to this villain because Hush doesn't seem that different than what they did with the Riddler. A masked serial killer going on a vendetta, uncovering secrets. It seems like the biggest difference this time around is that Riddler was actually wanting to be like Batman, looked up to Batman. He was just willing to actually, you know, take down lives. This time around, Hush will be doing it, but it looks like he'll go after Bruce Wayne and have his vengeance towards that side of Batman, and that could play into the theme of Part 2, where we will see Robert Pattinson maybe explore more of his Bruce Wayne persona, since in the first film we saw him 90-80% of the time in the Batsuit. The ingredients are definitely there for Matt Reeves to cook up something amazing. I'm just kind of confused with all the Clayface rumors also, and it's led me onto this wild theory that I'm gonna place on you, and you tell me. Hush and Clayface kind of got a similar thing going on. They're both masters of disguise, and they go about it different ways. What if he finds a way to combine the two? We had the animated Batman movie Hush that ended up turning him into the Riddler. I feel like maybe we're seeing something here where both information is correct, that Clayface and Hush are going to be villains in this movie. They might just end up being one in the same person. I really wouldn't mind that. Like I said, I know Matt Reeves could pull it off. I guess I was just looking for more fantastical villains. I was hoping that.
Yeah, there was a lot of people just trying to find like the famous villains. But I mean, Matt Reeves made a good movie Part 1, so we're gonna make it again Part 2. You gotta trust the process.
Clayface would be
You don't trust
the
the, you know.
monster. I would hope they'd bring out Mr. Freeze and give him that ice gun. But I guess we'll have to wait for those kind of elements in Andy Muschietti's version of the Batman. But this is what we got cooked.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta do with Gunn. James Gunn, he gonna cook. He gonna make it what y'all like.
Up right now, rumor-wise, what do you guys think about it if Hush ended up becoming the main villain? All right, talking about this DC drama, I'm just gonna hit the bullet points because things are getting wild and messy, and man, do I feel bad for James Gunn here. All right, so Variety came out with this really long, lengthy article detailing a bunch of the drama going on with Aquaman 2. They have it titled Aquaman 2 Flooded with Drama. Jason Momoa allegedly drunk on set, Amber Heard scenes cut, Elon Musk letter to WB, and more.
Damn, drunk on set, Amber Heard scene cut. Damn. We just saw her scene. Well, they only showed one scene in the trailer. That's fucked up, but yeah. I mean, I'm already know what's going on.
That headline right there, already wild. All right.
So yeah, that all in one is crazy though.
Just getting to the drama points of this article. For one, yes, they do mention that at one point Jason Momoa was allegedly showing up drunk to the set of Aquaman 2, and they even have it here that he was dressed as Johnny Depp and was really trying to get Amber Heard fired. And I hate sticky situations like this with DC. I thought I was going to be done with them once the Flash movie came out. We were done with Ezra Miller in our life, but they keep coming out with more drama. So say what you will about Amber Heard or however you feel about it, I do think it's kind of weird of a man to show up drunk on set and then trying to get someone fired. You know, that just doesn't come off good. But DC did respond to this where they said Jason works his ass off, likes to have a beer once in a while, like everyone, but doesn't show up drunk to set.
That's good. Warner Brothers cover it up though. If he didn't though, then yeah. If he did, that's good. They covering up for him. That's good. Good business though. Good business.
They also even address him dressing up like Johnny Depp on set. Where
Johnny Depp.
They said here, and he isn't dressing like Johnny Depp. He's always dressed in that bohemian style, which I gotta admit, I thought that. Whenever I heard the headline that he was showing up drunk and like Johnny Depp on set, I'm like, don't Jason Momoa and Johnny Depp kind of dress the same already?
Yeah, well, I was say y'all just like that.
So really, that was just kind of like weird information to take in, and I kept reading the article, and we get to talking about Elon Musk's connection to Aquaman 2. So in the article, they basically state here that James Wan and Warner Brothers wanted to fire Amber Heard even before the lawsuit and everything that went public with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, mainly because they felt she didn't have chemistry to Jason Momoa's character in the movie, and that's when Elon Musk came to save the day. They have it here that Elon Musk had one of his litigators send a scorched earth letter to Warner Brothers threatening to burn the house down if the actress wasn't brought back for a sequel. Essentially, Elon Musk said, look, I got all the power, money in the world. Warner Brothers, if you don't bring Amber Heard back and fulfill your contract,
damn, everybody say that shit. Is that much?
Get sued from the bottom up, and it seems like Warner Brothers caved in, and they didn't want the trouble. Like, again, I never would have thought we'd have Elon Musk involved.
That's what I'm saying. Elon Musk, the Twitter motherfucker, going against Warner Brothers. I thought Warner Brothers would be over. I guess Elon Musk got the money. That's why they probably like, I don't know, like who got the power? I thought Warner Brothers got the power. Well, he got I don't know. Let me know comment below who got the power. It seems like Elon Musk say some shit, everybody's scared of him. I see it.
And the crazier thing about this article, as you continue reading, they just reveal scoops then that are aside from all the drama. They confirm here that essentially no member from Zack Snyder's Justice League will be returning in the
I heard on Twitter. But Jason Momoa might come back and be somebody else though. That's all the confusing for.
James Gunn DC Universe. They will not be reprising their iconic roles in the JLA, and look, that's just good to have it confirmed or just said out there, because there was still so much confusion on whether people like Gal Gadot or maybe even Ezra Miller would be returning to the universe. Having no returning members of the main JLA back into this new DC universe will help it feel much more like a reboot than a soft reboot. So I was actually kind of happy to hear those news. Then we get to talking about some Superman Legacy updates where they're saying that Jason
Momoa might come back and be another character, even though he said no characters allowed but Jason Momoa. Cause I think they like Jason Momoa so bad though. That's what I'm thinking. The Warner Brothers like Jason Momoa.
Momoa was in talks before the strike to show up as Lobo in Superman Legacy, and possibly in his own solo film. That's something that we've been speculating to death ever since we heard this DCU update, and yeah, Jason Momoa would be perfect for the role of Lobo. I feel like he would be much better suited for that than Aquaman. They also mentioned that Viola Davis-Waller could be making an appearance in Superman Legacy. But it doesn't end there, my friends, because then at the end of this article, they drop another bombshell on us, and they let us know that Warner Brothers could be sold off again within 2 years' time, possibly.
Huh? According to some of the lot, believe that Universal will very likely be Warner Brothers. Wait, Universal will very likely buy Warner Brothers within the next 2 years. Damn. So ain't gonna be no more Warner Brothers? Oh, no. Oh, that ain't true. Warner Brothers got that money like that? I ain't got money like that, y'all. Buy Warner Brothers? Damn.
To Universal. In my days of looking at movie news, talking about movies, seeing all this stuff, I've never seen one studio be tossed around so much. Warner Brothers has just been bought and sold left and right everywhere. AT&T had them, now Discovery has them, and we know Discovery was trying to do everything and anything, tax loopholes and all that to try and get profit back, and now it's like, we're ready to sell this to someone else. You want it, Universal? And the funniest thing about every time the conversation comes up that Warner Brothers could possibly be getting sold, that's when you start getting those people going, oh, Universal's gonna restore the Snyderverse. Which I feel like we just have to let that train go and let Zack Snyder be happy in Netflix and be excited for what he's doing there. But I will say, new owner means new management, new way of doing things. We could honestly see James Gunn's rebooted universe die after 2 years, not because of the failure of the movies and whatnot, but just because we have a new CEO that wants to do things differently, because you know they all do. No CEO takes in a company and goes, I like what the last guy was doing, stay doing that. It's just impossible to get excited about DC stuff with the huge uncertainty they have under their belt. This puts even more pressure, I feel, on James Gunn's Superman Legacy, because if that movie fails or just does okay, I felt like Zaslav and the current Discovery team would have pushed forward a couple more years into James Gunn's rebooted universe. Not if a new owner comes in and sees your new Superman movie tanked.
Oh yeah.
Good button again. But we'll see, man. I can't believe it. It's DC, Warner Brothers. Get it together, my friend. What do you guys think about this crazy drama? Remember, at the end of the day, we're movie fans wanting to get excited about movies. Whatever your vendetta, anger, hate towards an actress or a billionaire out there, just not bring it in the community, all right? Let's just try to keep things positive. But that is all movie news we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch me talk some movie news. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at 3CFilms or on TikTok at 3CFilms. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
A lot of news today, man. A lot of news, you know what I'm saying? But hey, like us, let me know what news y'all interested in. Let me know comment below. Let me know in the comment below what news y'all interested in. But yeah, like it up, sub, and yeah, early morning videos, and yeah, alright, peace.